Welcome back to another Backpage Gaming video. Today, once again, we have got a player review for you guys. It is AJ Morales coming out, very hot, live and direct, much like AJ Chasey. It is Team 2, Winter Wildcards. Robbie, let's get into it.
Jack, you know I love this man. He is an absolute icon swaps, starter squad hero for me over the years. He seems to just have that bullshit card every year at the start, doesn't he?
He does. He's got like a good combo of pace, shooting, and dribbling. And he's usually got skills as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Usually him and a Naki I have at the start of the game up front. It's just every year they're amazing.
They usually get some sort of card, don't they? Like last year he got What If, the year before he had a storyline card. He has had a couple of informs.
Yeah.
He's always been a bit of a buller, hasn't he?
This card though, Jack, it might be his best one yet. He looks insane.
Yes.
This might be the best 86 rated card I've ever seen.
It's definitely up there.
Yeah.
I mean, his in-game stats, he's already an 87 without a chem style.
That's crazy, yeah.
Granted, I used engine on him, so he didn't increase his rating that much. But if you put, like...
a Hawk, he's a 91.
A Hawk, 91. Deadeye, 91. He's got some crazy stats, crazy in games. But, Rob, I'm going to tell you one thing.
Go on.
And this will sell you on the card. He still has that bullshit factor.
Oh, yeah. He just
The ball just sticks to him for some reason. It's a really, really surprise. I don't know if I was surprised or not, when I used him and I enjoyed him.
Yeah, I mean, his stats are insane. He looks like Di Natale with his stats quite a lot. And I know you didn't like Di Natale.
I'll say he doesn't feel too dissimilar to Di Natale.
Yeah.
But he's just got a bit, I don't know, this is a crazy thing to say, but he just feels like he's got something extra over Di Natale. He's got he's just got a bit of place for the badge trait. Like, he fights for it, bro. He sees, me on the sidelines. I'm doing my Tim Sherwood impression. I'm giving him a salute. He's saluting me back. He repaid me back with something like 11 goals, I think, in 5 games or something crazy. 6 games. He was really impressive, Rob. The thing that impressed me most was his shooting. He genuinely felt. Yeah. Well, so obviously I started off with Hawk on him. Yeah. And I thought he felt quite good. I enjoyed him. His shooting felt really strong. Dribbling felt a little. I was like, hey, is it good or not? And I changed to an engine, bro. Oh my
game.
He's changed the game absolutely. Yeah. His shooting, even with engine, not without the boost, it's unbelievable. His power shot, his weak-footed shots is great. His finesse shot is amazing. I've got to say, he felt like a 5-star weak foot.
Really?
Yeah, this card has got a lot of things going for it, Rob. I think he's the type of card that he hung in my team, bro. He did not feel out of place. Yeah. Despite being only about 100k, give or take.
That's I can't believe he's so cheap. Obviously, I don't stand by this, but the leaks that are on Twitter, it's hard to avoid them. So I did see that he was coming out before he did. Yeah. And I was thinking he'd be a little bit more than 100k.
200, 250 maybe.
Yeah.
In general, they're all quite cheap, but for stats like this in La Liga, and he's Spanish, which has got pretty good links this year.
Yeah.
It's a really impressive card. Yeah. So, like I said, Rob, shooting amazing. Felt like the type of card that you could really rely on. Yeah. So he's the same ilk of like a Neymar, a Jonathan David. Cantona for me. Vinicius.
How was his shooting compared to Jonathan?
It wasn't as good as Jonathan.
Right. Okay.
To be honest with you, Jonathan David's shooting is just something else. It's terrifying. But obviously AJ's got the 4-star, so it swings and roundabouts. But for me, the shooting was good enough. You know what I think.
It's not gonna be bad, is it?
There's a threshold. I'm about to say there's a threshold. I think that shooting gets to where you can kind of get away with it. Yeah. There's only so much. You can only get so good, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Before you start to not really notice a difference. I will say I did notice the difference between him and Jonathan. Probably simply because of that actual the proper 5-star weak key. Yeah, even though this guy's weak foot's not bad, it's not 5-star. So Rob, I want to talk about his dribbling before I used engine. Okay. He felt this is one of the things I do not understand, because he's lean body type. And his dribbling stats, they're pretty much there or thereabouts, 90. He's obviously got 88 agility. But apart from that, he's 90. He didn't feel amazing on the ball. I don't know why. Okay. I was kind of half expecting when I clicked on him to see that he had like a unique body type, maybe. But no, it's really strange. He didn't feel bad by any means, but he didn't feel silky. I didn't feel like I was getting loads from the guy. He was not that responsive.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, his agility is one of the lowest stats. Maybe it could be to do with that. Like you say.
Maybe. I don't know. This is one thing that I did think, though, while I was reviewing him, using him, I should say. I was thinking, why does he feel a bit clunky?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. He still scored a lot of goals for me. He's still a very good striker. But for me, I think we spoke about it a bit in Jonathan David's review. I really like a striker that can contribute to my play, can contribute to the build-up. I want 3 wingers almost all the time.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
In my attack. I love having wingers at striker because they just do everything that I want them to. So when I put engine on him, Rob, it changed the game. I don't know, what it is. Obviously, 5 agility, 9 balance, 8 dribbling is not a bad upgrade, not a bad boost, I should say, from engine.
No, yeah.
Bro, he just felt so good on the ball. He felt like a little trickster. You'll see some of the clips. You'll be able to trust me. You can just tell when he's got an engine on him. All right, he was making a fool of people. He was like, obviously 74 strength's not bad. He absolutely bullied Van Dijk in one of the clips. You'll have to see it, guys. Really? It was very funny. Yeah. Just made him.
That could be because he's got a lean body type as well.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. He didn't feel like he had a lean body type, but conspiracy theories, they're out here. So. I want to talk about his pace a bit as well, Rob. There's a lot of good things about this card. He feels really fast.
Was he? Yeah.
He genuinely felt fast as well. Especially when I put engine on him.
Yeah, obviously, it's a little bit of dribbling, isn't it? It just makes him feel a little bit better.
Yeah. There's obviously there's something there that makes players feel better and faster.
Yeah.
When they've got good dribbling. Whatever that is, we don't know. We don't always know.
Well, it's like the dribbling boost, on mystery ball. That makes it faster as well.
It does. It makes them feel absolutely rapid.
Yeah.
So it's obviously got something to do with it. But we'll just have to wait and see if we ever find out one day. Probably won't.
No.
But Rob, another thing. I've got so many things.
Yeah, you're reeling off the positives.
Is passing. Also really good. Felt like he could probably
play cam.
I was about to. Yeah, he could probably play clam. Maybe shrimp. No, he could definitely play cam. I'd say he's just got that feel of more of a. I don't know how to describe him. Almost like a centre forward, perhaps. He can drop back a bit. He could do quite a good job. I don't know if I believe that he's got a lean body type. He just feels he feels more like an average. I don't even know what he feels like. Maybe not an average, but like a hybrid between the two somehow. Yeah. I don't know. Very strange one. But yeah, passing was really good. Really impressed with it. Anything you want to know, Rob? Any burning questions you've got?
Is he going to stick around?
No, he's been sold already.
Right, okay. So you didn't love him that much?
No.
Was it just the fact that you had to change your team to get him in?
It was kind of a bit of both. So obviously, I've got a very league-centric team, and I had Fofana at striker in my build. Obviously, it changed in game, so
yeah,
it wasn't easy to get him in. I had to change around the team a fair bit, but I think he's just that step below, like Neymar and Vinicius and Ginola. He definitely doesn't feel out of place, but he's not as good as them. It's as simple as that. Yeah. He's not a bad card. He's a really good card, but he's the type of guy that I think this is your big guy. If this is your big guy, your big boy, your big bear, you're like, this is a brilliant card. Build around him if you're in a lower division. If you've just had your first champs rewards or something.
Yeah, he's very cheap.
He'd be brilliant to build around. But for me, where I'm in the game, you guys that are all at a similar stage as us, he's probably not going to stick around in the first team for you. As an impact sub, I think he'd be terrific.
Yeah. Do you think you'd find a way to get him in if you got him untradeable, or would he be a bench hero?
No, he'd be a bench hero. Yeah. Absolutely. He's got a bit of a jump on him, or a bit of presence about him. So I think he'd provide a brilliant option off the bench. Like absolutely, I said, his dribbling's pretty good. His shooting's great. Yeah, he's great. His pace is great. It's just that he's kind of that, just like I say, that step below everyone.
Yeah.
It's
like his pace is thing.
His pace is good, shooting good, passing good, dribbling good, but nothing great.
Right. Okay.
It's kind of like he needs one of those things. I think that if he was to be in the next step, or maybe 5-star something. But
yeah,
it's a great card, Rob. On to the end card. I've been waffling on for a long enough. I've given it a 9.25.
It's good. Yeah, it's really good for a 100k player.
Really good. Gave him 10 out of 10 for value for coins. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Best chem style, like I said, engine. World different from when I used Hawk.
Yeah.
Genuinely a different card almost.
Engine has that power for some reason. It just makes cards
Engine
feel
is the
so
best
much
chem
better.
style in the game.
Yeah,
I think personally, it genuinely is the only chem style to me that actually I can notice a difference.
Yeah.
Whereas with the other ones, I'm always a bit like, are you actually doing anything?
Yeah, exactly.
I never quite believe it, especially shooting ones. I definitely don't believe those.
No.
Best links, a pow, lethal bees back in the room. It's Pau Torres. Really good card. I can't believe he's about like 15k or something. It's genuinely ridiculous. He's a real. I've used him, bro. Yeah. I've used him, and he feels sick. He's not a 15k player.
Yeah.
I mean, I used him. I've used a fair few centre backs recently. He's probably better. I think he's better than Marquinhos for one. Really? I know Marquinhos is not much more expensive, but in terms of kind of like people using him, he's better. So obviously, if you're playing, you know, the formation where Morales can go to centre mid, you could get a good strong link there. The 10 people that did Lucas Vazquez showdown, including myself.
Yeah.
This card got such a bum deal. Honestly, everyone hated on it so much. I think
it's a good card, yeah.
It is. Robbie is my centre mid. He's my little dreamboat. He's my hero.
That's huge.
I love him. And everyone, like, I'm going to look at him right now. He's got 1,776 upvotes on Footbin and 3,250 downvotes.
Why?
Why? He was a class card, and anyone that didn't do him is regretting it big time. Trust me, he's amazing. I love him. He's my little pocket rocket. So yeah, in the midfield anyway, he's amazing. And then the last link is that Mbarba, the other showdown. Sorry,
Winter Wildcard.
Winter Wildcard man. He's 4-4. He's got some brilliant in-game stats. He's
he's only 15k as well. 95
I know.
Shot
He's a
power.
strong link. He's got a real face.
Yeah.
He's got some really good cheap links.
If you're building a budget La Liga team, you are buzzing. I'll tell you that.
Oh, absolutely, bro, absolutely.
Which reminds me, we need to bring back the best La Liga team series. Yeah, we need to do that.
Best teams. We need to. Yeah, we've just been a bit busy. It's always, you know, we always try and get a fun guest on. Obviously, we had Ryan the last couple of times. Might have to hit him up again.
Yeah.
But yeah. Any other questions, Reb, or have I covered it?
I think cheap little covered beast. I'm charmed. I like him. I like him a lot. He's one that I'd love untradeable. Yeah, same. Genuinely, he'd be fantastic. He'd be really, really good. But yeah, that is the video, guys. Let us know who else you want to see from Team 2 down below. I believe Rob's eyeing up a certain little Lucas or a certain little Anthony. We'll have to wait and see. Bald Anthony, yeah. Yeah,
both bald. We're going to have to wait and to see then who we get in. But anyway, lads, leave a like down below. If you've enjoyed the video, it helps us out immensely. Make sure to sub as well. We've got a very fun Christmas video coming on Christmas Day in the afternoon. Keep your eyes peeled for it. Really, really good. Thanks to Rob for putting in the effort for the video. But yes, cheers, lads. I've been Jack.
I've been Robbie.
And we've been Backpage Gaming. We will see you in the next one.
See you later.